Dude, I'm so happy. I thought for sure my Russian project was going to be today, and I'm just really happy it's not. Dude, wait, what day is it today?
It's Monday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, I do not.
You good?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. What happened. That was a crazy dream. I honestly thought I was at school. Jeez. Weird dream. Gosh. Shake it off.
In other news, Rosa Kaufman and Leonid Pasternak had a child earlier this year, little Boris Pasternak.
Boris Pasternak? Yeah, I'm doing a project on him. No way.
Who was born in Moscow, is now part of an affluent Jewish family.
Aw, look at him. He's so cute. He has two sisters, Lydia and Josephine, a brother named Alexander. His dad is a painter and a professor. His mom, a musician, specifically a pianist.
Wow, with a family like that, we can expect some great feats coming out from little Boris. And with that, off to Vlad with sports.
Okay, next show.
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
I found this poem in my attic, and I was really wondering if it could be worth anything.
Oh, okay, well, let's take a look.
The air is full of after-thunder freshness, and everything rejoices and revives. With the whole outburst of its purple clusters, the lilac drinks the air of paradise. The gutters overflow. The change of weather makes all you see appear alive and new. Meanwhile, the shades of sky are growing lighter. Beyond the blackest clouds, the height is blue. An artist's hand, with mastery still greater, whips dirt and dust off objects in his path. Reality and life, the past and present, emerge, transformed from his colored bath. The memory of over half a lifetime, like swiftly passing thunder, fade away. The century is no more under wardship. High time to let the future have its say. It is not the revolutions or upheavals that clear the road to new and better days, but revelations, lavishes, and torments of someone's soul inspired and ablaze. An absolutely beautiful poem that uses metaphors and imagery to convey its message. Surprisingly, though, the poem is not well documented. We're unsure what year exactly it was written. Our best guess is it was in the late 1920s or late 1950s. Towards the top of the poem, we see how Pasternak used imagery in nature to say that the future would be bright after tragic events. The real power of the poem comes in the last couple stanzas seen here. It's in these last stanzas that Pasternak really goes into his message about how it's the individual who makes the difference, not so much the big revolutions and overthrows. Down here, towards the end, he says, but revelations, lavishnesses, and torments of someone's soul inspired and ablaze, meaning that it's really the individual, the suffering of the individual, of the author, that really makes a difference, not so much the big, large-scale things. As for value, I think you have a really nice piece here. However, there is some slight damage on the sides here, and there does appear to be some staining on it, which is the case with some older pieces. But I really do think you have something nice. I think you could get around $10,000 for this piece here.
Who even watches Antiques Roadshow anymore? What even is this?
Breaking news. Russian author Boris Pasternak has refused the Nobel Prize for Literature. There's mass speculation about why Pasternak has made this decision. Some sources say it was his own free will, while others say the Russian government had some intervention. Let's send it over to our field reporter, Claire Schmitty, for some more information on this developing story.
We are here today to interview Boris Pasternak himself regarding the Nobel Prize scandal. Is there anything you have to say?
Yes, I've been working on something, and I think the world needs to hear it. Like a beast in a pen, I am cut off. For my friends, freedom, the sun. But the hunters are gaining ground. I've nowhere else to run. Dark woods and bank of a pond, trunk of a fallen tree. There's no way forward, no way back. It's all up to me. Am I a gangster or a murderer? Of what crime do I stand condemned? I made the whole world weep at the beauty of my land. Even so, one step from my grave, I believe that cruelty, spite, the powers of darkness will in time be crushed by the spirit of light. The beaters in the ring close in, with the wrong prey in view. I've nobody at my right hand, nobody faithful and true. And with such a noose on my throat, I should like for 1 second my tears to be wiped away by someone at my right hand.
And what are you trying to convey through this piece?
Well, this is a very personal poem for me. In the first 2 stanzas, I really just want people to know that I put myself in this situation by writing a risky novel in Dr. Zhivago, and I understand that. I did this myself, but I feel like there's nowhere left to run, and the government is just creeping up on me, stalking me ever so closely.
And in the third stanza, when you say, am I a gangster or a murderer, are you trying to convey that your crime is comparatively less severe?
Yes, that is exactly correct. I understand why the government is angry, but in the end, it is my duty as a writer to keep the public informed, and they needed to hear this. And that is why I also included in stanza 4 that I believe the powers of darkness and time will be crushed by the spirit of light, because in the end, I believe that one day the people of Russia will not be subjected to censorship by their government anymore. Yes, and finally, in the 5th and 6th stanzas, I just want to show the reader that the road I've chosen is very lonely, and at times it's very dark, but I know that in the end it is the right thing and that I made the right decision.
Yes, it must be a very lonely path. Well, thank you very much for joining us in this interview.
Yes, I hope that every audience member out there could take something valuable from this time.
We surely will.
One of our more interesting interviews, for sure. For those of you who don't know, the CIA has been accused of rigging the Nobel Prize nomination process. We actually have some amateur video footage of that, so let's get right to it. Now, bear in mind, this footage is straight from the Nobel Foundation offices. Our junior videographer has been hiding out in the safe for days trying to capture this shot. As you can see here, a figure is manipulating the Nobel Prize vote. Sources say it could be a CIA agent, but we can't be sure. Sources say that the CIA is trying to promote anti-communist writings like Dr. Zhivago.
Okay, this is just ridiculous. What is even going on right now?
This summer.
So, what is the book about?
It is not what you think it is about.
Unnecessary book comes with unnecessary consequences.
So you're saying that you did not write the book in any way?
He wrote it all himself.
Okay.
Boris Pasternak's lover, punished for a crime she didn't commit.
Was any character in the book based off of you?
I did not come here to answer such questions.
The KGB suspect that she influenced Pasternak's anti-communist book, Dr. Zhivago.
It is time to go. Get outside.
No. No.
Old Olga Ivanskaya is sentenced to 4 years in the gulags. Pasternak may be free, but he's horrified at what's going on.
Bye!
Gone to the Gulags, coming to a theater near you.
Wow, wonder what else is on.
Grant, wake up. Wake up, Grant. Wake up, Grant. Grant, wake up. Grant, wake up. Wake up, Grant. Grant, wake up.
What time is it? Oh no.